I want to break down how the stability myth is getting destroyed in 2025 and how you've been lied to for your whole life. Let's get into the video. So where do we start? With the election of Donald Trump in 2024, I knew we were in for some foolishness in 2025. So everything that's happening right now, I'm not surprised at all. The first quarter of this year, we saw mass government layoffs thanks to Elon Musk and Doge. So the number one myth of government jobs are the most stable 9-to-5 job around, blown out the water right there.
Hello, I was a federal worker.
I was one of the thousands of federal workers terminated this weekend. Let's talk about it.
Literally every single day, it's something. Every single day.
I wanted to come on here as one of the thousands of federal employees who lost their job with the federal government this weekend. I was removed from my position through an email from an unrecognized HR account from my agency around 1 p.m. on Saturday.
Myth number 2, 6-figure income guarantees you to be middle class. What is middle class anymore?
New numbers show that in nearly half of the Bay Area, you can make over $100,000 a year and still be considered low income. NBC Bears Ian Cole explains.
New information from the state shows in Marin, San Mateo, San Francisco, and Santa Clara counties, a single person can be making over 6 figures and still be classified as low income. Nowhere is that more pronounced than in Santa Clara County, where people making under $111,700 a year are now defined as low income.
If you make $111,000 a year, it's you'll still have a hard time getting a spot here.
They say for every affordable housing unit that goes on the market, the owners see at least 10 applications.
Growing up, $100K a year used to be the gold standard to making it in America. If you made 100 plus a year, I would have thought you was rich.
Now, people making well over 6 figures are still living paycheck to paycheck. What used to symbolize financial freedom is now keeping people stressed about making ends meet.
26% say they would need more. A salary in the range of $100,000 to $149,000 per year would make them feel financially comfortable. All 50 states require more than a $100,000 annual income, with 38 states needing more than $140,000. The most affordable states, Mississippi, Arkansas, and Kentucky, need between $109,000 and $117,000. The median income for a household of 4 people in each of those states in 2022 was between $71,000 and $87,000. Hawaii, California, and Massachusetts are the most expensive. Each requires an annual income of more than $240,000. The median income for a family of 4 in those 3 states in 2022 fell at least $94,000 short of what's required for the American dream.
So think about this directly from Google. If you make $100,000 a year living in the region of California, you will be taxed $29,959. That means your net pay will be $70,041 per year, or $5,837 per month. Your average tax rate is around 30%, and your marginal tax rate is 42.6%. So damn near half your income is going back to the government. I live in SoCal. The average cost of a 1-bedroom in the cheapest part of town is $1,800 to $2,000 a month. Now, if you live in a large city, it's a good chance you have to commute to work and you need a solid car. The average car payment in the U.S. is about $742 for new vehicles and $525 for used cars, according to Experian. All these numbers adds up to $100K. Don't really go that far.
I want to know what y'all's car payments are every month, because I refuse to believe that I am the only person with a high car payment, and I refuse to believe that my husband is the only man with a high truck payment.
Where do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
So I drive a Mercedes,
okay.
GLA 250, and I pay $715 a month.
Oh. What do you drive and what's your payment?
I drive a 2022 Toyota Tundra. I pay $625 a month.
What do you drive and what's your car payment?
I got a 2024 Grand Highlander. I pay $1,200 a month.
What do you drive and what's your payment?
I have a 22 4Runner TRD off-road. with no car payment paid cash.
Now, according to this video, upper income consumers are now stressed the hell out.
There are some increasing signs that upper income consumers may be pulling back on their spending and investing. Sharon Epperson joins us right now. She's got more on where these signs for stress are for the high earners. What are you seeing, Sharon?
Well, what we're seeing is new research showing that upper income earners are reacting most negatively to the new U.S. tariffs. Researchers at Bain & Company say the consumer outlook score for upper income Americans earning $100,000 a year or more had its sharpest drop in April.
The last myth that has been shattered is the college degree is your ticket to a good life. If you've been looking for a job for any period of time over the last year, you've seen that work experience has way more value than a degree right now. Another thing I've seen is the rise of fake jobs and application harvesting. Now, while I'm on LinkedIn applying for jobs, I'll see certain jobs get reposted from like 6 months ago, or I'll see a job that already has, no lie, 3,000 people applied for it already. And I'm thinking to myself, why would that job still be listed? What the hell? So basically, Indeed, LinkedIn, all these job sites, they're just harvesting your information. And then next thing you know, you'll start getting random calls from people, random emails, and fake job scams popping up in your Gmail.
And they've become much more of a significant issue in the job market.
4 in 10 companies posted fake job listings in 2024, and 3 in 10 are currently advertising for a role that isn't real, according to a May survey from Resume Builder.
The rise of ghost job posting definitely points to a cooling in the economy. We are seeing that employers are more hesitant to make that hire, and it just points to the fact that demand for talent is slowing down.
Here's why ghost jobs are on the rise.
Ghost jobs are actually not scams. They're from real companies, but they are openings that don't actually exist. That company is not actually hiring for that role at this moment in time. They might be interested in hiring for that role in the future, or maybe they were hiring for it, but due to budget cuts, those roles were closed or put on hold.
A ghost job is essentially a job that remains open online and never gets filled. The occurrence of ghost jobs has increased quite dramatically over the past 5 years. We're seeing a decline in the rate of hires to job postings, and that rate has basically halved over the past 5 years. So whereas in 2019, we saw 8 hires per 10 job postings, we are now seeing 4 hires per 10 job postings.
Another thing they always told us that the tech sector was one of the safest industries to go work on. They always said, go ahead, learn how to code.
Free food, recreational facilities, a $2,000 annual travel stipend, and even coverage for gender affirmation surgeries for employees. These are just some of the lavish benefits that tech giants like Google, Netflix, Airbnb, and Pandora use to offer their workers.
Google, Amazon, and Snap are among the companies continuing to downsize.
From eBay to Google and now SAP, it's been a brutal January for thousands of local tech workers.
This week alone, about a dozen major companies announced job cuts.
Layoffs in technology just keep coming. The latest, Google cutting hundreds of jobs.
18,000 employees will be let go, almost twice as many as Amazon was planning.
Other companies announcing layoffs so far this year include BlackRock, Universal Music Group, Duolingo, and the messaging platform Discord.
So far in 2024, about 75,000 tech workers have been laid off, and this number is increasing. So why is working for a big tech company no longer a dream job?
So to wrap this up, basically we can't rely on all the old social norms from the past. Go get a college degree, go get yourself a good job. All those things have changed in 2025 and going into this new economy. So basically just take care of yourself, your family, save some money, and stop overspending.
About 2.5 million people send their resumes to the high-tech giant every year.
Number 1 is Google, and they've been number 1 before. They were number 1 last year. They continue.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. And as always, drop a comment below. In the description, you'll find some links to some of the software and products that I use. Of course, I get a little commission on the side. And if you want to support the channel, click the link, buy me a coffee. I appreciate it. And as always, see you on the next video.